Hello, I'm Bitte Ruin, so she.
Hello, we're Bitte Ruin. Unlock me, I feed you no harm. Bite the arm that breeds me real good. How do you expect me to tell you drugs belong?
Bitte Ruin is the exploration of the dark and the tormented side of love and relationships that, although is always there and everyone can relate to, it's almost the elephant in the room that no one talks about, and Bitte Ruin gives us the chance to kind of get that point across and let it be heard. Bitte Ruin is also a way for us to release, not only for us but for our audience, to release frustration, torment and anger through the medium of song. Our new album was recorded in Pennsylvania, USA, during a snow period.
Yeah.
And yeah, we were snowed in. We were snowed into the studio.
We slept in there, we ate in there, we worked, played, everything was in the studio, and it was
a very
3 weeks
intense,
solid. Yeah.
It was a very intense period, which translated well to the record, I think. Recording the album in America was an amazing experience for us, and we were really lucky to be able to do it. And
well, to realise how many American fans we had as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
a shock.
A shock, yeah. It's an album for the fans this time, isn't it? It's not. Jason, the producer, quite often said this to us. He said that artists have a way of either creating a record for themselves, or you can make an album for the fans, which is trying to show a little more edginess and to reveal a bit more about yourself without having to manufacture this perfect image. And that's what we've gone for, really, is opening up a little bit more and hoping that our fans will like the fact that it's a bit more, it's got a bit more character.
Yeah.
I suppose the new album is quite a dark, deep, intense look at life. Some of these songs might give some people a sense of relief, and that's really what we were going for.
There's a lot of avenues that we haven't explored on our last two albums, and it leans in some songs in the kind of direction of kind of a social awareness or kind of military and stuff, and it's kind of expanded from our last two albums, but still retains the kind of core essence that is Bitte Ruin. Chewing Gum is an exciting song, especially on the album how we've recorded it.
It's a song about these little voices that everybody has in their head, don't pretend you don't. It's trying to capture that sort of childlike fit and rage that we all have in us, and how to capture that and put that into a song without it needing to be death metal or screamo, you know, while still trying to make it seductive and teasing and intelligent as well. To Attention. Stand to Attention is a song with many different messages in it. It's a song about how I feel that throughout life, no matter what level of life you're at, whether you're in high school or whether you're an adult, whether you're a teenager, I feel that everybody is always following a set of rules, and these rules get more and more complex as you go through life. And I suppose that there's a little bit of bitterness there. I mean, not all rules are bad. Some rules are there and are there for a reason, but I suppose it's sort of a bit of a rebellious song.
It's an epic. It's an epic song. It's like a call to arms almost for things that might have caused problems and just people to kind of fight the machine.
For centuries we have been at war.
Brand New Me is it's kind of the odd one out on the record, not in a bad sense, but it's a very raw track, very raw but passionate, both musically with the simplicity of the arrangement and the kind of very stripped back guitar, also lyrically and vocally. It doesn't have the usual Bitte, Ruin arrangement. It hasn't gone through the usual Bitte, Ruin treatment, which makes it stand out as a contrast to the other songs. It's like it's a break from the norm.
So as much as it's a song of power and it's a song of getting through something to become a better person, it's a really sad song.
Soundproof Box is, in my opinion, quite an emotive song. It tugs on my heartstrings a bit when I listen to it, and it's one of those songs that are kind of, for me anyway, and I hope it does for other people when they hear it, kind of gives you that slight unsettling feel in your stomach. Yeah, it's heart-wrenching in a good way. It's the kind of song that you want to listen to again, and it can bring you out of a feeling of that, or you can listen to it to kind of feel sorry for yourself.
Now, it's funny because when we first started writing this song together, I really didn't like it. But now that we've recorded it, it's actually one of my favourite songs on the album.
I dreamt that I took a rope from the shed.
Limp is about this character who falls asleep and has this dream. And in the dream, they go to the garden shed, they take some rope and they decide to hang themselves. And it's basically all about, not about the person that's hung themselves, but about the other person, the lover or the husband, who comes back to find this body and despairs and cries over this body. And so that's the dream. And then it's about this girl waking up and deciding that she's actually going to do it, and her lover isn't there.
It makes me kind of want to look behind me and see if anyone's in the room. Yeah, it's unnerving,
yes, it's very unnerving. Yeah.
And we like unnerving.
Yes. Uncomfortable.
Yeah. Dancing Dolls is the anticipation of a storm. It's stirrings in a society that have, say, been mistreated or misled, and they're kind of psyching each other up in a kind of group to kind of stand up for themselves.
Really, it's supposed to be, yeah, kind of the start of a revolution, in that everybody's looking around and everybody's thinking, this is too bad to be true. Something's got to be done about this, and something can be done about this. And it's about sort of demanding a change, but nobody dare quite say it yet. Deficiency of You is my personal favourite song on the album.
To me, the song captures that moment of delirium where you kind of realise that all is lost, and you've kind of lost your love, and yeah, it's almost like kind of going stir crazy, really. I think one of the reasons we like it as well is because of the music. It's just a really nice arrangement, it sounds lovely,
Yeah.
satisfying.
I wanted to put myself in your position to figure you out. So I took a chainsaw to my skull and extracted my brain out. And something I found out in this exercise is you